Alrighty, good morning everyone. Okay, so this is our final lesson for the week, and today we're going to be looking at generating tables for linear equations. So what that just means is that you're going to be using substitution to actually fill in a full table of values. Alrighty, so let's get straight into it. Alrighty, so we've looked at substituting into a linear equation. That's what we did last lesson. So if I have x is equal to 4, and I've got the equation y is equal to 3x, well, what do? Well, I substitute in 4 and I get this. And remember, when there's no symbol in between the 3 and the x, it's just multiplication. So in this case, it's 3 times 4, because x was 4, and I get 12. Alright, so just to make sure that we're all on the same page, I'm going to give you the same exact equation, 3x, except your x is going to be a little bit different. It's going to be x is equal to 5. Alrighty, so pause the video now, have a quick go at that one. Alrighty, so hopefully you've had a go through that one. And so we're going to get 3 times 5, because x equals 5. And so your y should equal 15. Alright, well this is really good, but the thing is we can see that this is becoming quite a simple sort of relationship in the sense that we're just going to be timesing by 3. Whatever x is, we're just going to multiply by 3. So let's actually write this in a table. Why a table? Well, a table lets us show lots of values really quickly and easily. So I'll show you what I mean. What we found out from mine was that when x was equal to 4, y was equal to 12. And when x was equal to 5, your y was equal to 15. So we can show that in a table of values. Our goal from today is for us to be able to fill in these tables nice and easily. Alrighty, so I'll show you what I mean. I'll give you a nice blank table. X and y, and we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay? And my equation I'm going to fill in is going to be y is equal to 2x plus 1. So I'm going to need to substitute into this equation 5 times, one for each of the numbers that are up there. So let me just copy that for later. So first of all, let's look at the first one. Well, in the first one, x is equal to 1. So now let's rewrite that equation, but this time, instead of x, we're going to write 1. Alrighty. So y was equal to 3. I'm going to write that here. Let's do another one. There's the second one. I'll show you one more. Alrighty. Now what I want you to do is do the same thing for x equals 4 and x equals 5. So pause the video, have a go through, see if you can fill in the table with the values as we've got. Alrighty, so for x equals 4, y equals 2 times 4 plus 1. Notice each of them are the same, right? Well, it's going to be 8 plus 1, which is 9. And for x equals 5, x is equal to 2 times 5 plus 1. 2 times 5 is 10 plus 1, 11. So I'm going to put a 9 here and an 11 here. And some of you might notice that it's going up in 2s each time. It goes 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. And so sometimes you can actually be a little bit quicker about it. But for the moment, I want you to show all your working out just like I've done. So let's try a different equation. We'll keep the table nice the same. So, for this time, we're not going to have the previous equation, we're going to have a different one. So y is equal to 3x plus 1. Alrighty, I'll give you the first one, and then I'm going to ask you to fill in the rest of the table yourself. Y is going to be equal to 3 times 1 is 3, plus 1 is 4. So I'm going to write a 4 in here. Because when x equals 1, y equals 4. So, from here, I want you to go through and fill out the rest of the table for me. So that means finding what y equals and x equals 2, when x equals 3, when x equals 4, and when x equals 5. Alrighty, so pause the video, take as much time as you need, but make sure that you've had a go at each of those. Alrighty, so let's actually have a look through. So remember that it's going to stay the same, so this we're still going to have y is equal to 3 times 2 plus 1. Y is equal to 6 plus 1, which is 7. So 7 is going to go here. Next one, y is going to be equal to 3 times 3 plus 1. 9 plus 1 is 10. Let's have a look at the next one. 3 times 4 is 12. It's going to be 13. And the last one, 15 plus 1 is 16. So 16 is going to be my last number in the table. Alrighty. So those are some of our different equations that we've been using to actually generate a table. So once we've been able to generate a table, we're going to be able to do lots of different things with them. But for today, the main thing I want you to be able to do is fill in tables for a given equation. Alrighty, hope you've had a good day. See you later.